Hello guys, welcome back to another movie review. Today we are reviewing Priscilla. Yes, Priscilla is the a new A24 movie. It came out on New Year's Day here in the UK, and I have been to see the movie itself. The film. Obviously, let's give a bit of backstory in terms of what the film's about. Priscilla is Elvis Presley's wife, and she's a lot younger than Elvis. There was actually a 10-year age gap when they actually met. She was 14 when they met, Elvis was 24, and obviously, you know, nowadays that would be very, very bad and very, very no-no. But way back in, 1959, that wasn't. So the movie basically addresses the age gap and how they met and all of that. So Elvis and Priscilla actually met in Germany, and the movie very much kind of starts there. Like, Priscilla's very much living her life there, missing America, missing home. Her dad's in like the army. Elvis goes there for the army and all that type of stuff. And yeah, that they basically hit it off, and she wants to go and see Elvis. Obviously, he's a massive hit back home, and she wants to go and build that life. And it does turn into that. It turns into them actually building a life together and actually, becoming together, as we really know. I gotta be honest though, it is very, very strange, this movie. A really strange film for me to watch and review. It was a very difficult film. There was no music in the movie, which is mad to think, in terms of, obviously we've had the Elvis movie by Baz Luhrmann. There's a lot of films like that, you'd think you'd have music in, but this was one that just didn't. It was very much focused on Priscilla Presley's life, and the movie itself, I don't think it was needed. I don't think we needed a movie about Priscilla Presley's life, because her life was, she was Elvis Presley's husband and all that. She obviously had some stuff going on behind the scenes that was questionable and also problematic, I guess. But if I was direct comparing this to the Elvis movie, I actually preferred the Elvis movie to this one, because this film just was very much repetitive. I found it to be the same type of thing. She would come home, Elvis would have to go away, obviously go and work and go to Hollywood, film a film or whatever, and then she'd be like, can I come with you? And he'd be like, well, not on the road. And then she'd see in the papers then that Elvis was like kissing Nancy Sinatra or whatever, and it was just problematic, and it was just the same plot recycled over and over again, which you could say is her life, but that's what I mean. Like, was this film actually needed? Was it actually necessary? And all of that. But one of the things I did actually like about these films is obviously like the period that it's set in. The amount of money that they throw towards these films is obviously a lot, because they have to get a lot of things, not just like old 50s 60s cars, but they have to get a lot of like things right by doing period stuff, and they did. It was a very good looking film. I really liked the look of it. The person who played Priscilla was Kaylee Sperry. Now, just looking on Letterboxd, like, she doesn't really appear in many things. She's been in 13 movies. She's been in El Royale, the Bad Times at El Royale, which was that film that came out in 2018. Vice, and she's also been in the TV show with Kate Winslet, Mayor of Easttown. Obviously, the actor who plays Elvis was Jacob Elordi. He has been in a lot of films. Saltburn, one of his most recent ones, and Deepwater as well. But obviously now playing Elvis in this. I think Austin Butler for me was much better Elvis. Obviously we got to see much more of the Elvis side of things. But this film I just didn't think was needed. I didn't think it was necessary. And for me, last year, A24, Past Lives, The Whale, massive big hits for me, A24. I really liked what they were doing. This year, not a good start. Priscilla, for me, I gave a 2-star. I just basically gave it on the fact of, the performances from Kaylee Sperry was pretty good, and the actual like set pieces, the costumes, the design, and everything was just aesthetically pleasing and how it meant to be. But the plot, Elvis himself, was very just boring. Now, the movie has reviewed quite good, but for me, it just didn't land for me. So I'm sorry, Elvis fans, Priscilla fans, it's not for me. But guys, there it is. It is my review of Priscilla. Let me know your thoughts down below. Have you seen it? Are you going to see Priscilla? Of course, it is coming out, or has been out a couple of weeks now. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.